What's going on? Welcome back to the channel. So today is December the 11th. I want to give you a quick pre-market update, go over some of the hot movers and what big money is focusing on today. Before we get into any of that, make sure to hit that thumbs up. And with that, let's get right to it. So starting off with data points, we just had exports, imports, initial jobless claims, and not necessarily the best of all sorts, especially initial jobless claims. So that came in at 236, forecast of 205. So that's pushing the market down a little bit. Aside from that, though, there's a hell of a lot of things for the market to digest. So we did have very bad earnings from Oracle after hours yesterday. So that's one thing that really killed the overnight. So a lot of stocks were down 2 to 4%, luckily enough. So it looks like a lot of them have recovered, but we also do have the market interpreting us getting the 25 basis point cut, mixed even on that among all the members, and then especially no concrete information for January. So a lot of things for the market to digest. As far as right now, fear and greed index is under the fear category. So in theory, people's appetite for risk is kind of there a little bit, not where it should be ideally, but still, at least we're moving onwards to neutral and greed. But I think that the market later today will interpret this initial jobless claims as a positive and a good reason to cut for January. Aside from that, though, futures are somewhat mixed. So Dow is in the green slightly, S&P down 0.38, NASDAQ down 0.57. So we'll kind of have to wait and see. During the overnight trading, though, there was a lot of blood in the market. And so again, during that time frame, the market was digesting Oracle earnings as well as kind of the Fed decision. But nonetheless, getting right to it, Sofi is down slightly. No news as of yet from them, but then again, they always like to put out news like at 9 o'clock. So pretty much before I do this, or after I do this, sorry. But nonetheless, Sofi is just piggybacking off the broader market. Shorts are increasing about 31,000 shares, 9.89% of the free float is being shorted, works out to be 115 million shares overall being shorted. So I kind of anticipate shorts to be a little bit active. The last 2 days, they've oddly returned, breaking from their trend, but given the fear in the market, they might start to increase. With it at 26.88, though, it is trading between this S1 and this S2. So best case scenario, it does and is able to get above that 27.04, and then 26.22 is going to be that next strong support. NIO, not really much activity coming from them. No news really coming out associated to them either. So it's down slightly, but nothing crazy. Shorts aren't doing anything. 11.2% of the free float is being shorted. Works to be 155 million shares overall are being shorted. So anticipate shorts to be pretty tame. You can kind of see that they haven't really done jack all for a while now. Aside from that, though, with it at 501, you really want to watch for it to get over that 507. So it kind of tried yesterday. Regrettably, it did fail, but that is going to be a key point. If, for instance, it is are unable to get above it today, I anticipate more of a consolidated push lower. So let me know your thoughts on that. Moving on, ticker is NXDR, so Nextar Holdings. It is up 18.58%. They did put out news today, early this morning, but I see this as completely fluff. I don't see this as being credible. So most likely today's green morning is just piggybacking off of the good momentum from yesterday. Nothing really wrong with that. Over the last 5 days, it is up 34.35%. So crazy stuff for that. Not heavily shorted. So 2.7% of the free float is being shorted. Works out to be 6.4 million shares overall being shorted. And with it at 302, it is trading between this R2 and this R1. So this will be a good day trade one to watch for and to swing. But 290 and then 226, which I don't see that 226 being on the table, but for 290 for today, just watch for that to hold. And then 329 followed by 393 as the next strong target / resistance points. Moving on, ticker RZLT, so Resolute, it is down 87% because of this. So pretty much not really hitting their phase 3 trials. And this is why I don't like biotechs, because all it takes is this and you're kind of SOL, which is rather unfortunate, because over the last 1 year it's doing pretty damn well, up 121%. So I do feel that this could be a good opportunity to buy the dip maybe, but Shorts are increasing about 2,000 shares, nothing significant. 13.89% of the free floats being shorted, works to be 10.6 million shares overall are being shorted. Right now with that 135 trading between this S1 and this S2, so 84 cents, and then 209 is going to be the next strong support and target points. So let me know your viewpoint on that. You can even see from this though, this is how it's traded so far. So it looks like a low of around 89 cents. So kind of bouncing off of that already, that key support. And it looks like $1.37 so far. So yeah, if you're wanting to dollar cost average, I wouldn't really chase this stock or whatever. But yeah, just kind of watch for that. Aside from that though, ticker AXIL, it is up 80% during this pre-market because of this. So it looks like a distribution agreement with Walmart. So that's pretty solid. And it looks like it is going to be starting February 2026. Shorts are increasing about 2,000 shares, nothing significant. 0.17% of the free floats being shorted, works to be 5,000 shares. And with it at 882, it is trading between this R1 and the pivot. So 751 and 1189 is going to be an extra support and target. So just kind of watch for those. Let me know your thoughts on these stocks. Is there any other kind of stocks that you're going to be day trading or you plan on buying? One thing to take note of though is Oracle, even though it was selling off like crazy, it's not really getting that much volume, so it didn't make my list. But nonetheless, are you buying Oracle? Buying the dip for that. One final thing, pop over to my Patreon if you're looking for some solid buy signals on stocks, options, crypto. Put out daily day trades, numerous swing trades. Worthwhile to pop over there and check that out. With all that said, appreciate all of you watching.